Sumter, ßmtər, is the county seat of Sumter County, South Carolina, United States. Known as the Sumter Metropolitan Statistical Area, the namesake county adjoins Clarendon and Lee to form the core of Sumter-Lee-Clarendon Tri-County area of South Carolina, an area that includes the three counties in the east-central Piedmont. The U.S. Census Bureau estimated the city's population was 39,643 at the 2000 census. The 2010 census puts the city at 40,524. History. Incorporated as Sumterville in 1845, the city's name was shortened to Sumter in 1855. It has grown and prospered from its early beginnings as a plantation settlement. The city and county of Sumter bear the name of General Thomas Sumter, the fighting gamecock of the American Revolutionary War. During the Civil War, the town was an important supply and railroad repair center for the Confederacy. After the war, Sumter grew and prospered, using its large railroad network to supply cotton, timber, and by the start of the 20th century, tobacco to the region. During the 20th century, Sumter grew into a major industrial center, starting with the opening of Shaw Air Force Base in 1941. Industry grew, especially after World War II. Sumter became increasingly known for textiles, manufacturing, biotech industries, a thriving retail environment, and medical center of its region, in addition to agricultural products, which makes it a hub for business in the east-central portion of South Carolina. The J. Clinton Brogdon House, Carnegie Public Library, Harriet Moyes House, Charles T. Mason House, Myrtle Moore O'Donnell House, Rip Rap's Plantation, Salem Black River Presbyterian Church, Henry Lee Scarborough House, Stateburg Historic District, Sumter County Courthouse, Sumter Historic District, Sumter Town Hall Opera House, Temple Sinai, Elizabeth White House, and Singleton's Graveyard are listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Geography. Known as the Gamecock City, Sumter lies near the geographic center of the state of South Carolina at 33.92694 degrees north, 80.36361 degrees west, 33.92694 minus 80.36361. Sumter is 100 miles west of Myrtle Beach's Grand Strand and 175 miles east of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Columbia, the state capital, lies approximately 45 miles to the west, and Charleston is approximately 100 miles to the south. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 26.8 square miles, of which 26.6 square miles is land and 0.2 square mile is water. Demographics. As of 2007, there were 59,180 people, 34,717 households, and 4,049 families living in the city. The population density was 4,469.5 people per square mile. There were 46,032 housing units at an average density of 603.0 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 45.3% Caucasian, 49.1% African American, 1.24% Native American, 1.6% Asian, 0.1% Pacific Islander, 1.12% from other races, and 1.41% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 1.98% of the population. There were 44,717 households, of which 75% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 66.0% were married couples living together. 19.3% had a female householder with no husband present, and 21.0% were non-families. 17.3% of all households were made up of individuals, and 1.7% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.52 and the average family size was 3.14. In the city, the population was spread out with 37.6% under the age of 18, 12.28% from 18 to 24, 26.04% from 25 to 44, 19.55% from 45 to 64, and 14.12% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 33.3 years. For every 100 females there were 89.2 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 83.9 males. The median income for a household in the city was $39,264, and the median income for a family was $55,328. Males had a median income of $37,078 versus $32,002 for females. The per capita income for the city was $36,949. About 13.0% of families and 26.6% of the population were below the poverty line, including 21.8% of those under age 18 and 15.3% of those age 65 or over. Crime. The following table shows Sumter's crime rate in 6 crime classifications that Morgan Quitno uses in the calculations for America's Most Dangerous Cities rankings, in comparison to the national average. The statistics provided are for the number of crimes committed per 100,000 residents. According to the Congressional Quarterly Press 2008 City Crime Rankings, crime in metropolitan America, Sumter Statistical Metropolitan Area ranks as having the 5th highest overall crime rate out of 338 statistical metropolitan areas in the United States of America. Infrastructure, municipal government and politics. The city of Sumter holds the distinction of being the first to adopt the council-manager form of government on June 11, 1912. City Council, with representatives from 6 single-member districts, appoints a city manager to serve as chief administrative officer to run the day-to-day business of the city. This individual serves at the pleasure of the council. Sumter holds elections for mayor every 4 years, with the next election in 2016. The mayor also serves as chair for Sumter City Council. Sumter City Council members are elected for 4-year terms with no term limits. The 6 members of City Council are elected by ward, whereas the mayor is elected at large. Sumter City Council is responsible for making policies and enacting laws, rules and regulations in order to provide for future community and economic growth. City Council is also responsible for providing the necessary support for the orderly and efficient operation of city services. Education. On July 1, 2011, Sumter School Districts 2 and 17 combined to form the newly consolidated Sumter School District. Sumter is home to Sumter High School, the largest high school in the Midlands and the 4th largest in the state, located on the southwest side of Sumter. The schools in this district have each received national recognition as Blue Ribbon schools. producing students who annually earn large scholarship awards, and employing award-winning teachers and administrators. Each public school is accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools and the State Department of Education. The area includes many award-winning private institutions, including Thomas Sumter Academy, Wilson Hall, Sumter Christian School, St. Anne Catholic School, St. Francis Xavier High School, Berea Junior Academy, and Westside Christian Academy. Within its boundaries. Higher education. Sumter is home to several collegiate institutions. The area is served by Morris College, a private four-year liberal arts college, Central Carolina Technical College, a public two-year technical college, and the University of South Carolina Sumter, St. Leo University, Troy University, and Webster University all offer course and degree programs at Shore Air Force Base. Shore Air Force Base. Sumter is home to Shore Air Force Base, headquarters of the United States Army's Central 9th Air Force, the 20th Fighter Wing, and many other tenant units. Since World War II, it has been a major source of federal and civilian employment in the area. Shore's fighter planes consist of the F-16 Fighting Falcon, which is a versatile multi-role fighter. F-16s dispatched from Shore were the primary fighters used in the Gulf War. In response to the city's service, Presidents Dwight D. Eisenhower through Barack Obama have visited Sumter to express their gratitude. The base was named in honor of First Lieutenant Irvin David Shore, one of the first Americans to fly combat missions in World War I. Mass transit. The Santee Water Regional Transit Authority is the agency responsible for operating mass transit in Greater Sumter area. The Transit Department is in connection with Shore Air Force Base. SWRTA operates express shuttles and bus service serving Sumter and the communities within the county. The authority was established in October 2002 after SCANA released ownership of public transportation back to the city of Sumter. Since 2003, SWRTA provides transportation for more than 10,000 passengers, has expanded route services and introduced 15 new ADA-accessible buses offering a safer, more comfortable means of transportation. In recent years, SWRTA has added natural gas-powered buses to its small fleet, and has plans to expand. Roads and highways. Interstates I-95, U.S. routes US 15, US 76, US 378, US 401, US 521. South Carolina State Highways. South Carolina Highway 120, SC 261. South Carolina Highway 441, South Carolina Highway 762, Swan Lake Iris Gardens. Swan Lake Iris Gardens is the only public park in the United States containing all 8 known species of swan. The beautiful black waters of Swan Lake form the setting for the spectacular Iris Gardens. The lake is dotted with colorful islands, and wildlife is abundant. The only public park in the United States to feature all 8 swan species. Swan Lake Iris Gardens is also home to some of the nation's most intensive plantings of Japanese iris, which bloom yearly in mid to late May and last until the beginning of June. The garden also boasts many other floral attractions, including colorful camellias, azaleas, daylilies, and Japanese magnolias. A braille trail enables the sight-impaired to enjoy the scents and sensations of the gardens, and a butterfly garden and chocolate garden both delight the senses. This area was first developed in 1927 as a private fishing retreat by Hamilton Carbland, a local businessman. At the same time he was developing the 30 acres of swamp on what is now the north side of West Liberty Street. He was landscaping the grounds of his home with Japanese iris. They failed miserably, and after consulting expert horticulturists from as far away as New York, he ordered his gardener to dig up the bulbs and dump them at the swamp. The following spring, they burst into bloom. The accidental garden, referred to by Southern Living magazine as a lovely mistake, has since been developed into one of the finest botanical gardens in the United States. The park is host to numerous events and festivals throughout the year. The annual Iris Festival, South Carolina's oldest festival, is held at Swan Lake Iris Gardens every Memorial Day weekend in May. The gardens come alive with color during the Christmas season with the nighttime Fantasy of Lights display, featuring more than 1 million vari-colored sparkling lights in an array of colors and shapes. It also hosts an annual Earth Day celebration. Sports. Riley Park is a 2,000-seat stadium that is primarily used for baseball and was the home of Sumter Braves, a single-A Atlanta Braves affiliate that competed in the South Atlantic League. Riley Park was home to the Braves from 1985 until 1990, when the team left Sumter for Macon, Georgia. Notable Sumter Braves who went on to Major League success include Tom Glavine, David Justice, Kevin Brown, Mark Wallace, Ryan Klesko, and Vinny Castilla. The Braves were replaced by the Sumter Flyers in 1991, a single-A Montreal Expos affiliate. The Flyers, however, left Sumter after one season. No professional baseball team has competed in Sumter since the end of the 1991 season. Riley continues to be the home of the P-15s, an American Legion baseball team with a long history of success. The P-15s have won 15 state titles including 1940, 1950, 1952, 1962, 1977, 1991, 1992, 1993, 1994, 1999, 2005, 2006, 2008, 2009 and 2011. They advanced to the 2006 American Legion World Series in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, where they finished fourth nationally. The P-15s made a return trip to the American Legion World Series hosted by Shelby, NC in 2008 and 2009. Palmetto Tennis Center is a new state-of-the-art tennis court in Palmetto Park. The tennis center has 24 official-sized tennis courts. The Palmetto Tennis Center hosts numerous youth, collegiate and professional tournaments each year. Sumter Memorial Stadium is home to Sumter High School's Gamecocks. Marvin Montgomery Field at Donald L. Crowley Memorial Stadium is home to the Crestwood High School Knights, and Dr. J. Frank Baker Stadium is home to the Lakewood High School Gators. In the 1950s, Sumter was very strong in table tennis in SC state champions, and in 1951, produced an All-American table tennis tournament national men's champion in Oliver Stubbs. New York Yankees former second baseman Bobby Richardson is from Sumter, South Carolina. The town built and named a youth baseball park in his honor. Sumter is also the home of NBA championship basketball player Ray Allen, who still plays in the NBA. Notable people: